Soft skills are one of those buzzwords that you're sure to find in any technical role job posting you'll come across. It's especially relevant in these type of jobs, i.e. the technical jobs, because most of the time, the technical skills are not the issue with the candidates that apply. Sorting through resumes for technical abilities through projects, asking a couple of technical questions during an interview, doing a test or two around a special technical ability, those are all very efficient ways to figure out who's got the technical skills and who's just faking it. However, as many of you already know, having the technical chops doesn't necessarily correlate with actually amounting to anything useful or positively impactful, regardless of the setting you're working in. This is where the term soft skills comes into play. It's a loosely defined term that comes as a complementary set to the quote-unquote hard skills, aka technical abilities. It's supposed to regroup everything that is not pure field expertise, but helps foster positive impact. Now usually, whenever you Google what are soft skills, you'll find articles and articles steering the ship towards communication skills, leadership skills, or even diplomatic skills. And while having these sorts of skills can be a proof that you have what it takes to be a positive influence, I personally think this is like trying to understand how to make a particular meal just by reading the ingredients list. You can't become a great chef by mimicking other great chefs' end results. It takes more than that. So what do soft skills actually mean? What does having soft skills actually mean? For me, here it is. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'll let you decide for yourself, but you have been spawned as a human. You've been born in a human body with a human mind, but for this next part, we're gonna have to forget that. For once, forget about the fact that you're human and pretend you're some just purely intellectual cosmic existence looking at the human species from a different living form's point of view. When you look at humans, you'll see a somewhat industrious machine that on average has managed to drag itself out of survival-related struggles, and now solely focuses on more existential struggles. The human asks himself questions like, why am I doing this? Why am I on this earth for? What do I want to spend my time on? Etc. In their work environments, the humans generally possess the skills and tools required to complete the task at hand. But for this particular machine, it's not that easy. Having the right set of skills and right set of tools is not enough. For this machine called a human, things like the context, the assigned meaning of the task, who this human is doing the task for, what are the long-term implications of such an action. Things like that matter for this machine. Because the human machine doesn't just follow the instructions. The human's prosperity is not achieved by simply following instructions. It is achieved by a thorough examination of which instructions to follow. And that means that the human machine never executes tasks in a vacuum. It'll always take into consideration external factors that might not appear related to the task at hand, because sometimes they're not. The real task at hand for the human machine is not the one you gave him, but rather the one he gives himself. So let's suppose that you, for reasons that do not matter, you have to work with this human machine to produce the output that you want. And this is, by the way, true for all projects, because all projects involve at least one human, and that is you. You can either ignore this quirk of the human machine, treat it like a regular machine, try to give it a clear set of instructions, and expect it to act like any other instruction-based machine. And many times, this will work just fine. You'll get what you ask for, and we'll move on to the next task. However, many other times, the machine won't respond like you expected it to. It will throw some errors, critique your instruction set, misunderstand the instructions because of other instructions that has been provided to it in the past, etc. This is not an efficient way to deal with this machine. So in the end, you have to take into account its quirks. You have to learn how to operate this machine or group of machines. You have to acquire a certain set of skills that will make operating the machine feel easy and guarantee positive results following your set of instructions. Sometimes the results will even positively surprise you. This is what having soft skills really means. Having soft skills is knowing how the human machine works. Having soft skills is understanding humans.